Drivers asked to use caution when traveling on roads during dawn and dusk in next to wooded areas. Georgia MacArthur joins us now in studio with more on why. Georgia.
Yes, Imani, Kentucky Transportation Cabinet wants you to take safety by the horns because it is peak season for deer vehicle collisions.
Last year, we had about 3,000 crashes involving deer in Kentucky, and about half of those occurred between October and December.
There is a lot of hormonal changes happening in male deer around this time of year. It's mating season. It happens within the fall season, bringing more deer to the streets.
Deer tend to migrate and from their normal areas and getting a little closer to the roadway. So that's why you're more likely to encounter one.
The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is asking Kentuckians not to buck at the safety tips.
If you see one deer, more than likely there's a group of deer close by too. So you'll want to reduce your speeds and pay close attention should you have to hit on the brakes.
With hesitancy on the roads with knee-jerk reactions, people tend to swerve.
But by doing so, you increase the chances of being involved in a secondary crash. So running into another vehicle or another structure or something on the roadway.
KYTC says there have been about 100 more crashes in 2021 than in 2020.
Over the last 5 years, we've had 4 of those 5 years, we've had 3 fatalities every year, and that's 3 too many people. So, sometimes we can't control where wildlife is going to be, but we can be more mindful when we're driving.
If you encounter any type of roadway hazard on a state-maintained road, whether that's a deer or even a mattress that's fallen off the back of a vehicle, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says you can report that. Imani?
Georgia. Thank you.